Hello everyone, my name is Kefka and today we're continuing the Katawa Shoujo Let's Play. Let's load up the game and start going. Okay, then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello Hisao, how are you today? I don't answer him, but I smile a little, back at him. I believe that you can go home, your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions you should be fine. We have all your medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad. His expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. What sort of expression is wooden? So many. I take it from his hand and take a look at myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Oh shit, I just noticed the window. There's like leaves flying outside. Oh shit. The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters. Oh my fucking god. I don't even know what half of these do. Side effects, adverse effects, contradictions, and dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I try to read them, but it's so futile. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life, every day. I'm afraid that is the best we can do at this point. There is no way you have to take like 1,000,000,000 drugs to keep you alive. He had a heart attack. He's not fucking lost a limb. He's not dying. Well, technically he is dying. But, you know, he doesn't need like fucking 60 or 70 medications to keep himself alive. However, new medications are always being developed. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years. Years. What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents and we believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please calm down, Hisao. Listen to what the doctor has to say. I should be voice acting, but since I can't voice act, I'm not gonna do voice acting, I'm just gonna read it in a standard voice. I'm sorry. Calm down. The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Oh no. No homeschoolerino. Whatever of my concern shows it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What am I? No, you're not disabled. This plot makes no sense, but okay. It has a 24-hour nursing staff. It's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of the students live on campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence is a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. Exactly! If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point. Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I really aren't able to homeschool you. I don't know what happened to my voice there. We went out there and had a look a couple of weeks back. I think you'd like it. It looks like I really don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with this condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. I really like how there's like leaves flying outside. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity! Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one, a special school, that's an insult. That's what I want to say. Just step down! I don't know why I'm getting angry. I shouldn't be getting angry, but I guess never mind. It's not what you think. All of these students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another. Your father's right, and many of the graduates of the high school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't need to be held back by their disability. One of my colleague in another hospital is a graduate. How to speak English with a foreign person. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what can I do about it? And normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I had always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. Fatigue? I don't know how to pronounce that word. I could easily yell out something now, something about how I can go back to school anyway, but no. Probably reading too fast, I'm sorry. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know now it's futile. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all this. The hospitals, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That is all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something, even if it's a special school. It's something, it's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake just to resign myself to thinking like that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Okay, and this is the. It's just the. Oh, no, this isn't an opening. This is like Act 1. Wait, how many acts are there? Holy shit, is this gonna be like 5 hours of just me reading text? Jolly good. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. Pompous? That gate does not look pompous! In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and grey plaster, assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like what a gate would for a school should look like. What? But couldn't decide. Probably no. Probably read it probably horribly wrong, but okay. Of course I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. You contemplating the idea of the gate and what it is? What the fuck nerd is this guy? Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yakamu Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone, as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms. There's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It actually looks pretty nice, to be quite honest. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have, more like a park, with a clean walkway going past the trees and the smell of fresh cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind and makes me shudder. Why does clean and hygienic make you shudder? Do you never shower? I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Ha ha ha! No, not really. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kinda eerie. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. Makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling anxious despite all this greenery? Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building I surprise myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. No lifer, oh my god. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. A tall man with a bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Oh look, is this a teacher? You must be Nikki? Nakai. So you're excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Mutu. Mutu? Okay. Welcome. You exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asks you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting nearby. Waiting for me. I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want me to introduce yourself to the class? Oh, finally, a choice! Yeah, what the fuck, I'll introduce myself. Yeah, sure, I mean, isn't that normal? But not everyone likes to be the center of attention. Oh, that's true. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. Well, this has been another episode of Kefka Plays Katawa Shoujo. Please like, favorite, and subscribe, and have a good day.